I've been sitting at this desk for 4 days in a row doing resin designs, trying to finish series and start series, and there's a lot going on. I wanted to make a long video literally just so I could use that intro. Like I made it like 2 months ago, I think. If you're following my Instagram, you already saw it probably, but I have made it forever ago, but I haven't been able to make a long form video because I didn't know what to make. But we hit 100 subscribers. Woo! That's a big achievement to me personally, but I'm also going to be making something for that, but that's not the only thing that's going on in this video. So I'm gonna make a 100 subscriber keychain. I'm also gonna draw up some designs and possibly make a lot of other keychains that people have requested. I didn't ask them, they did it by choice. So I'm like, you know what, why not? And these requests are gonna span from like all the way back to the earliest one I can remember is like day 9 of 2525 when I was doing the creeper design, and I had gotten a comment on that to do Terraria. Whoever that is, I still have not forgotten, and even though I've never played Terraria, I do want to experiment. By the way, guys, 2525 is finally over. Well, when this video goes out, it's over. Like right in front of me is literally a 2525 design, and I'm not gonna show you because you have to go watch it. But I'm gonna show you the chain so far. Like, hello. It can't even fit in the camera anymore when I make the videos. I'm so happy that I was able to come this far. I'm probably gonna come back later because low-key I'm tired of looking at resin right now because I have the 2525 design going and I have my resin name lamp series going. So I'm going to put that aside for a second, and I'm going to use, for the 100 subscriber keychain, I want to do 2 things. I want to make numbers. I haven't used this yet for a actual project, so I want to use this. This will also be experimenting, lovely. And I also want to make a wooden version. I'm also going to be attempting to make a short out of this because I know it's not as common to watch long form videos anymore. I can't see. Perks of being tall. I'm gonna do 10 milliliters because I'm filling up 2 molds. I haven't like legitimately measured this yet, so I don't know exactly how much each thing of resin takes, but I do know I'm going to guesstimate it and I'm going to hope it's good. Okay, I'm not gonna put any kind of pigment in it because right now it's reversed and I have to do things the other way around. I want to do more wooden designs that's not just for a collection. So I realize I haven't been in a long form community for a minute, so how y'all doing? Also, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this because I'm not gonna try to make it 20 minutes, but I have no idea. Oh shoot, I forgot to start the short. I'm just trying now. I'm gonna show y'all the design in a minute. I want to have a keychain that I haven't tried before. I think this is the last thing of resin I'm doing today because I've been doing resin since I got up. It's such a hassle taking off these gloves. You can just go right here. I really hope there aren't a bunch of bubbles in this, and I also hope that it actually cures right because it's the 100 subscriber special. You know, you have to not be perfect, but be close enough. Okay, wait, I think I might have done this perfectly. I realized that both of you and the shorts, they can't see what I'm doing. I have leftover resin. Should I make an O? Actually, I'm gonna make something else. I got a request for something else. I'm going to do the letter J. I'm gonna probably come up with a random design as well. I'm gonna try to fill this up to half, and if I have any extra, then I'll do the O. So here's what the J looks like so far. Here's what the 0 and the 1 look like so far. I mean, it's just clear. It's not anything like special, so it's fine. But now we're gonna go design things on my computer, and we're probably going to print today just to get out of the way. So I realized I never showed y'all the design. The actual design that we're doing today is the 100 keychain. So this is gonna be imitating like confetti, but it's gonna be clear and it's gonna have a white background. That's why I was doing that over there. So when that dries, I'm gonna draw like confetti things on it. And this is gonna be wood. Again, I say I'm gonna try to do maybe some kind of design in there, but if I don't, then it's just gonna be normal, but that's fine. Guys, I have extra resin left over and I didn't do anything with it. It's going in the O mold. So for the kitchen, I already said the 0 is going to be wooden. And then what's going to be on the other slab that's behind the other 0 is going to be subs. Just, you know, I'm not going to say subscribers. That's too, like, fancy. I have 2 examples here. One from the Overflow collection and one from the Dawn collection. In terms of size, this is what we're looking for, size. I might do a square one like this, or I'm going to do a rectangular one like this, but just shorten it, because this I feel like is too long. Probably gonna make it the longer one, which is 3 by 1, I think, but I'm probably gonna make it 2 by 1. A cursive font, so not that one, not this one, probably like, I don't know, just something fancy. That is more like for the spray painting one. That's more just written. This one, that's fancy enough. So I'm just gonna make this big, and I'm gonna make this big, and then I'm gonna put a hole in over here, so it should be fine. We are going to go downstairs and cut now. Okay, I only have my mic down here because the laser printer is loud and I'm not trying to talk over it. So yeah, I got down here, the laser printer wasn't working for a second, so I finally fixed it. Now we're about to print the subs part of the keychain. This is what it looks like here. I honestly forgot that I had to print the 0, so I'm gonna do that in a second, but first this. Okay, so this looks good. Oh, okay, this looks. You've got to be kidding me. The circle cut, but the outline didn't cut. How does that make sense? Okay, I reprinted it and it looks way better now. Obviously, you know, it's actually cut out. Now it's time to do the number 0. So the 0 printed, and if you ask why the board is different, don't ask. See, that looks really cool. I wanted to do so. Oh shoot! I didn't want to. Oh, and I'm keep dropping it. I didn't want the 0 to be like plain, so I just made it slanted a little bit. I think that would be a cool little aspect. I'm just gonna drill this, and then that would be it for today because I still have to wait for the resin to dry. I have the drill bits right here. I think that I'm gonna use the 3 by 32 because I hope at least that the keychains are actually going to be able to fit through it. I'm using this one, this drill. Okay, so I'm gonna drill in the top of this, so it will be like this. Never mind, it went through, I think. Oh. If this thing falls one more time. So here's the first hole. I'm gonna have to sand it off so it looks cleaner, especially in the back. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, but that's it for today because, you know, again, have to wait for the resin to dry. So I will see you tomorrow. Okay, it is a new day and these have completely dried. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop all of them out of the mold because I'm gonna be doing something different with each of them. In fact, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably just gonna throw it to the side somewhere. The J I'm going to pop out a little later because I want to do something with that with the extra resin that I know I'm gonna have left. And for the 100 subscriber numbers, I'm going to paint confetti onto them. If I paint, I mean paint markers, not anything else. I realize the 0 is like huge in comparison to this one, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna have to drill a hole through the bottom of this and the bottom of this so it can all be connecting like that. I'm gonna use green, yellow, light blue, and red. I think that's basic party colors. Do you think this looks like confetti? Well, I think it does. I think it looks really nice. Now that's out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the mold. Now I'm gonna take the J out. So obviously my main focus is the 100 keychain numbers, but I already said earlier in the video that I'm gonna be doing some other recommendations. So this, I'm going to attempt to be making water. Only reason I'm doing this right now is because I know I'm gonna have extra resin, and why not? So first, I don't have an exact technique for this because I've never tried this kind of design before, but all I know is I'm gonna try to make, like, you know, the little ripples that that the pool makes. That's what I'm gonna try to accomplish. I don't know if I should use this pigment because it's kind of like darker than the vibe that I'm trying to go for. Maybe this one instead. I think I'm gonna do this one, not bright blue. Okay, I'm gonna do pure blue for the pigment. This is what I'm gonna try to accomplish. Oh, well, would you look at that? I posted. I mean, it kind of honestly looks like lightning, to be honest. So time to put this J back in the mold. I do kind of have to wait for the Posca markers to dry though, because otherwise it's gonna get messed up. Resin in 3, 2, see? Just wait, I know y'all caught that. Well, unless you weren't paying attention, of course. Look, so basically, I messed up. I was supposed to put white pigment in the base of the confetti ones, but I just left it clear. Did I realize this? Yes. Was it after it dried and cured? Also yes. Are we gonna get back to the video and act like I never pointed that out? Definitely yes. Oh! You know what? I was supposed to... It's not supposed to be clear, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. The numbers for the 100 keychain are done, so now we're gonna attempt to do the water one. I don't want to put too much pigment, I feel like. Just pour this. That does not look bad at all. I have extra left over. I'm just gonna try to do the same thing with the O, because you know, why not? Okay, so I did the O, but in doing that, I realized that I forgot to film the short version. Today is just a forgetful day, I guess. Like, oh my gosh. I need to wait for this resin to dry, so while we do that, I'm going to design a different thing that we're going to be printing later, and yeah. So quite recently, I got a design idea for a cherry blossom tree. So I want to try to make that. I have an idea in my mind. I want to try to put that on to a wooden keychain instead of a resin keychain, because honestly, I'm kind of tired of doing resin. Like, I've been doing resin like non-stop recently. So I do want to try to do that specific design on a wooden keychain. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna start designing now. It's gonna be about this size, by the way. 3 by 2 inches. So here's the design as you already saw. I personally really love it. Yes, I did look these characters up because I don't speak Mandarin. So yeah, this is the result, and I'm not gonna print it today, but I am going to print it later on when we do all the other keychains. Now I just have to wait for tomorrow to wait for the resin to be done and do other stuff. So this is what the J and the O came out to look like. And I forgot to record, like, for the video when I was making the short. So the short has the video of me putting it together, but this is what the 100 keychain looks like. Again, this is the first elongated keychain, so that's cool. And honestly, going back to these, I don't know how I feel about these, because I feel like they don't look like how I wanted them to look, but I feel like this looks more like water than this one. I don't know. I wanted to go ahead and get started on the other designs, but I cannot in this video because I have to do stuff. Sorry to make this a part 2, but one, I didn't want to make this a part 2 because, you know, I know it's annoying, and I also didn't want to, like, have a extremely long video, so that's why. But yeah, I had to make a, like, formal outro because I feel like just leaving y'all off with I'm gonna come back tomorrow is kind of messed up. So yeah, so make sure to get ready when I upload part 2. And also, real quick, I said I was gonna do it in this video. I moved my desk, so I was not near the window anymore, and now I'm near my computer and everything. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I'm going to see y'all guys hopefully in the next video when I make it. And yeah, bye.